Oh man, here we are again. I'm very excited, man. I'm actually very excited, bro. I'm very, very, very excited because y'all want to know something, man. Y'all want to know something. The NBA season's almost here, baby. We got football that came in September, and now in October, you know what's gonna happen? Basketball is right around the corner, man. September has been flying by, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This the ever since July, August, the months have just been going insane. It's wild to me. But with the NBA season almost here, next week. Literally next week. Hold on. Let me check the calendars. August 2nd is next Thursday, bro. I'm high. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, man. Next Thursday, preseason starts. Preseason starts. Next Thursday, preseason starts. And then we'll really see what's gonna happen. And with everything coming into play, with everything you know, about to be here soon. Shout out to you, Daniel. Appreciate the love. Happy Thursday. I wanted to talk to about the next potential MVPs, not even just for this year, but even in potential like in the next coming of years, right? Um, the last video when I was talking about, I think I talked about a lot about, if I remember correctly, I talked a lot about like the next generation, uplifting them and giving them the reins of you really bringing this league up. I don't want to go through the 1970s of the NBA in the 2020s. I just really don't. I really don't want to do that. So, I want to get into the MVPs, the potential MVPs of this year, and maybe even next season and years after that, right? And you already know, bro. Do I really got to say like one of the people that's really on my mind like that? Like, do I really have to announce it? Like, I've been big on this guy. I've been big on this guy for what? Since 2020. So this is about to be, it's 2025, about to hit 2026. It's about to be 6 years, man. I've been high on this guy, bro. Luka. Come on, bro. Bro, revenge season is here with Luka Doncic, fam. Like, y'all seen what this man was doing overseas, bro? You seen the heart? This man out of no playing defense, bro. This man out of nowhere just playing defense all of a sudden. He's in shape. He looking like he's 19 again. Bro, what we talking about? This is Luka's revenge season, bro. Braun is still going to be on the crew. I thought he was going to get traded, but Braun's still going to be on the crew. So I think the Lakers definitely going to be like a top 4 seed. Dog. It's Luka's season, fam. Come on, man. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, man. It's Luka's season, bro. So that's my favorite for the MVP, bro. I'm looking at 38 and 8. 38 and 8 on what's good true shooting in the league? What? 67? 67 true shooting? Man, screw it. Let's hit it 70, bro. That's how. And he's gonna be. Listen, I don't think in any world, like, I'm not one of those guys, even for my favorite players. I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, they're good defensively because the metrics probably say it. No. If I think you're a bad defender, you're a bad defender. I don't think he'll ever be a good defender, but I do think this year there will be some stats because I think he's going to be given more effort. I think there's going to be some stats to support his defense this year. So I think he's going to give more effort on defense. He's in shape. I think you're just going to see Luka on a whole nother level this year, bro. So you already know what's happening. I got 38 and 8 on like 49, 36. I may even go with 50, 36. Maybe 37. I'm with that, bro. That's an MVP for me. Yo, Tankio. I'm glad. I don't think this guy's going to be MVP, but Zion taking somebody all-star and second team. Oh, Zion Wilson. Y'all seen Zion Wilson, bro? This man lost weight. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe Zion Williamson, bro. You were supposed to be a guy that should have been competing for MVP sooner, but the weight and the injuries kept messing you up. Man, we about to see a healthy Zion, dog. Bro, he laid off the honey buns, dog. Yo, what we talking about, bro? What we talking about? He laid off the honey buns. He laid off the honey huns. You know, and this man just been running and grinding. He said he hasn't felt this way since college. Similar, I know y'all seen Jordan Davis take that block field goal to the crib, 19 miles per hour or 18, something like that, right? Sorry. Man, Jordan Davis said he's been in the best shape he's been since college too. So listen, Zion Williamson getting in shape. We know how explosive he is. Are we finally going to get a full year, healthy season with Zion? Get a healthy season with Zion. Underrated, I will say. Underrated MVP pick. Underrated MVP pick for Zion Williamson. Because, you know, he's going to grab like 9-10 boards. And he'll probably put up like 28 to 30 on like crazy efficiency because he's just getting it at the rim. Man, I think we'll see. So Zion's finally off the honey buns. I hope he's off the honey huns. And, you know, I'm very excited to see what he's going to do. I'm very excited. I think this year, I'm not going to lie, I think this year is actually going to be one of the more exciting seasons for the NBA. Because even though a lot of people's picking Thunder to be the favorites, I mean, they've been picking the team. Bro, at the end of the day, we never know who's going to be winning. Like the last 6 years, they keep saying this team's going to repeat, that team's going to repeat, and guess what? None of the teams repeated. So I still think a lot of things are up in the air. We don't know. Me personally, like OKC and their defense has been amazing, but I think there's some there's some holes in OKC that can be exploited, and they can lose. You know, like Chet's one of them. Like Chet's performing the way he's performing offensively. He can be a downfall to that team. No disrespect, but he can't be playing like that. Defensively, he's awesome. Offensively, bro, I mean, there was a time you looking worse than Rudy, bro. I'm like, dang. Bro. I didn't expect it to be that bad. So I'm very excited for this season. So we got Luka and Zion, right? I'm going to give you an underrated one. I'm going to give you an underrated MVP, right? The Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic. And the Dallas Mavericks got nothing but defense on that crew with Cooper Flag. You got Anthony Davis playing his true position at the 4, which is something he's been dying for ever since he's been on LA. Ever since his like second or third year on LA. Yo, I know y'all seen that playing game, bro. That playing game AD was cooking. Yo, AD may be a potential MVP candidate, Anthony Davis, without a doubt in my mind. I'm looking at a 28-10. You feel me? Great defense. Like, AD's really, I'm not going to hold you. I think we're going to see one of the better seasons we've seen from AD since like 2020, like 2021. Like AD's really about to, I really feel like AD's about to go on one, bro. He's about to go on a tear this year. Like this is a great team for him to really play his natural position and really just, because him and Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford, that defense is going to be locked down tight, especially with Cooper Flag. Dog, come on, bro. Whoa. Anyways, but Anthony Davis, I think Anthony Davis is definitely going to be it's underrated. I think it's going to be an underrated one. But I think he and the Dallas Mavericks are definitely going to be a top 4 seed. And I think he's going to be doing a lot of things great offensively and defensively because he's playing his natural position. So that's one. And, let me know what y'all think, too. I would love to hear y'all perspective on who y'all think is going to be MVP. I don't think there's any wrong answers here. So we're just speculating about who can do what, right? So we got AD, Luka, Zion. LeBron ain't winning it. I guess we have to say Jokic. I don't want to say Jokic, but it's like, and I'm sorry, with all due respect, like Jokic is an easy answer, but I'm kind of tired of people getting on Jokic where, man, he's only getting MVPs because he's averaging a triple-double. Duh. Like, what are we talking about? Duh. Like, the man's every year in, year out, averaging a triple-double. But unlike Russ, where Russ was getting mad love for averaging triple-doubles, he's doing it on crazy efficiency. Like, he's doing it on crazy splits. Right? I don't like that. I don't like how we knock Jokic for, bro, the man's averaging like a triple-double. He's grabbing 12 boards at the same time, putting up what, like 27, 26, 27, and then having what, 9, 10 assists year in, year out. Like, that's insane to me. And if anyone was doing that, we're looking at it like, that's insane. If Braun was doing it, that's insane. If Embiid's doing that, we're looking like that's insane. But Jokic, what? Because he's done it for so much that it's like not insane. And I mean, nah, bro, that's crazy, bro. That's still crazy. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm tired of people disrespecting Jokic just because he's averaging a triple double. But I'm not gonna lie, you average a triple double, bro. You high in the MVP ladder. Like, I don't like how people are trying to downplay that. Like, that's an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do to average a triple double. It's not. On those splits is crazy. So yeah, if Jokic averaging a triple double, guess what? Top 2, top 3 MVP candidate. Probably the favorite to me. To me, bro, he's averaging a triple double. Like we gotta stop disrespecting. Like, just because it's like voters fatigue with Giannis, right? I'm not gonna sit here and get tired of him doing it and be like, all right, just because he does it so much that it devalues what he's doing and how, like, his game. No, because if anyone else is putting up those numbers, guess what? We're praising them. We're not going to keep praising the guy who's doing it year in and year out. What? Because he just does it too much? Heck no. Are you crazy? What type of logic is that? Like, honestly, what type of logic is that? Yeah, this guy almost averaging a triple-double. That's amazing for him. If Joel Embiid's almost averaging a triple-double, we're praising that and we're glazing that. But just because Jokic has been doing it for 3 years in a row, what, it devalues it just because he's doing it consistently? No, he's still good. It's insane that he's doing it. Why does he get criticized for that? It just doesn't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. It really don't. It really don't. I don't like how they do that to him. So yeah, Jokic, it's just an easy answer. That's why I didn't want to say it. But Jokic is, like, without a doubt. His coach just got fired. You know, his coach got fired, and they're still a top seed. I mean, yo, that guy's, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, that's just crazy. D Mitch. So I see Woodley saying D Mitch right here might get the MVP. See, the thing, so this is what hurts D Mitch. I think D Mitch is a great player. I think when he needs to, he definitely elevates his game for his team. But the Cavs have a lot of, like, great core guys that can do things with the ball. I just don't think I don't think he's going to be putting up 30 a game. I don't think he's going to be putting up 28 a game. And a guy like D Mitch, in order for him to be an MVP, he would have to be putting up that much, like 28, 30 points per game, being on the Cavs top 2, top 3 seed in the East. That's the only way he'll win MVP. But if he's having 24, 25 a game, I don't think he's winning it. In this league, bro, you got Giannis who's having 30. You got Luka who's having 28, 29, 30. Jokic is averaging a triple-double. Shai's dropping 30. Like, nah, like, he's just not – he got to be dropping 28 to 29. Like, he has to. There's no other way. If he's dropping 25 and they're like – nah, there's no way for him. Carlito, too soon for Wemby? So for Wemby, right? Because Wemby already is, like, what, top 2, top 3 defender? Maybe even the best. But he's like top 2, top 3 defender in the league right now, right? He has De'Aaron Fox now. If the Spurs make a jump to like a 5 seed, I could see. And Wemby, because Wemby's game and his offense got better, you know, from his rookie year to the second year. So if he takes another jump, Let's say if he's dropping, let's say 25. Let's say if he's having like 25 and 11 on like good splits, along with being that good defensively. And if the Spurs are like a 5 seed, I'm not gonna lie, Wemby can be in these combos for MVP. I can see a lot of people start voting for him. So I'm very excited to see how him and De'Aaron Fox is gonna play with each other. De'Aaron Fox, it kind of annoyed me because the same time they got De'Aaron, Wemby had to go, and I wanted to see more of what that could be. So we'll see more of that this year. But Wemby's actually that's a good underrated pick. Wemby, like the defense is crazy. So if the offense continues to get better, they say, what did he average last year? Yo? Hold up, check. Hold up. Let me check this, bro. I got to check this. Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't check his stats last year. I was heartbroken that he wasn't playing. Yeah, so last year, dang, bro, this guy's insane. Yo, this guy's crazy. Yo, Wemby's just wild, right? So last year, like he took a jump all across the board. Last year he averaged 24 a game on 11 rebounds. So again, the 25-11 I talked about, 24 and 11, bro, 3.8 blocks. Like, bro. Yo, the dude is getting 3.8. Yo, he's almost averaging 4 blocks, bro. Like, do y'all know how crazy that is? Like, that's insane. That's insane, bro. The guy's averaging almost 4 blocks. I don't think we've really seen that since like the 80s, bro. I think since like Hakeem or like the 90s. Dang, bro. Like, bro, let me see. Who's the next player to add? Like, hold, my bad. I'm checking some stats right now. I don't feel like looking too deep into this, but it's like, my bad. I can't find it. I was trying to see who had he had 3.8. Like we haven't seen a guy really like, bro, that's crazy. 24, 11. He shot 46 from the field, 35. I think it was like 35 to 36 from 3. Yeah, that's insane. So if we talking about the Spurs and they're winning, like let's say they're a 5th seed or something, right? Say the Spurs are a 5th seed, and then again, I'm assuming the offense is going to jump. It don't have to jump like a crazy bit. He averaged 24 on 46 and 35 last year. He took 8 threes a game. This guy taking 8 threes a game. Bro, you got to, bro, this is just crazy with Victor Wembanyama. You have a 7'4" guy. You have a 7'4" guy with the craziest wingspan we've ever seen. You got him almost blocking 4 shots a game. We haven't seen really like that consistently like since the 90s, bro. He almost blocking 4 shots a game. Not only blocking 4 shots a game, this guy grabbing 11 boards. Not only getting 11 boards, he's shooting 8 to 9 threes a game on 35 to 36%. Do y'all get how crazy that is? A 7'4" dude shooting like that? Listen, and in this league, like 35, 36 is kind of average. But again, you taking 9 threes shooting average at that size? Yo, that's crazy. So listen, man, I'm not going to lie. So Victor on the Spurs with De'Aaron Fox, if they're a 5 seed, I can see the combos. They have to hit that range, though. And sadly, these MVPs are based off of winning. So he has to be in that 5 seed range. And then I think we're going to be getting some MVP talks. But listen, if he only boosts his scoring, he averaged 24 last year. He boosted up 3 points. So that's like 1 more 3 a game, or maybe 1 more field goal and then another free throw game. Like if he bumps that up just 3 more points, 3 more points, that 24 turns into 27. Bro, you got 27, 11, 3.5, 3.6 blocks. That's crazy. Those are crazy stats. And if they're winning, and he was 46 and 35 last year. So let's say he goes like 47, 30, 36, or like 48, 35. Yo, bro, gonna have to be better than a 6 seed max. Yeah, maybe. Yo, salute to everyone here. Like the video, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I agree with that. I think they have to be higher than a 6 seed. Yeah, bro, he's crazy, bro. He's crazy, bro. Victor, I'm very excited, man. I hope health blesses him for his whole entire career, because that's a guy I really want to see how he progresses. So what? We got Luka, Wemby, Jokic. I want to say Embiid. I think Embiid's always in MVP discussions and MVP candidate. The thing with Embiid, though, he always gets hurt. And what is he, 32 now? Let me check Joel Embiid's age. Yeah, like Joel Embiid is, yeah, he's 31. I think he turns 32 in March. It's just sad. It's sad to see what happened with Embiid. But if a healthy Embiid is always an MVP candidate. That's another guy that doesn't get the respect he deserves. You got to freaking, bro, like, people got to understand. They got to stop disrespecting these players. Like, you have a 7-foot man, 280, 270, in that range, right? This man handles like a guard. Not only handles like a guard, he plays like a big as well, bro. Like, he gets you. He easily could get you 11, 10 boards a game. Solid defense. I'm not going to be like amazing defense. Solid enough defense from a big man. No, he plays like a shooting guard. He breaks ankles at times. I'm not going to lie. Joel Embiid literally breaks people's ankles. Amazing footwork. Amazing post game. Top of the key, can really destroy anyone one-on-one. Again, on top of the key, I'm not talking about low post. I'm talking you could give that man the ball on top of the three-point line or on the wing, and this man can cook anybody. Like, absolutely anybody. Destroy them on an island. I mean, we haven't seen that, bro. We really haven't seen a big stretching defenses that far out, because again, like, he shoots. Same thing with Victor Wembanyama. Like he shoots fairly well from the 3-point line. He shoots better than Victor Wembanyama, actually, in my opinion. To me, he just don't take enough. Like, Victor just be pulling stuff. I think Embiid, if he pulled more, he would probably be a better. Like, he takes half the threes as Victor, to me. So I think if he pulled more, like, he shoots like 38, 37 from 3, So if he pulled more, I think we're seeing a lot more from him. But, like, you got to respect him. And we haven't seen a guy like that. And the craziest thing about him, he makes his free throws. So you can't even foul him. He makes his free throws at a crazy clip. So from a big making their free throws at like a 85% or 88%, that's rare. Like, bigs just don't be shooting like that from the free throw line. This guy was almost like a 90% free throw shooter in 2024. It's insane. He was 88%. Like, you just don't see that. You just don't. No, not from bigs. It doesn't happen a lot. So, like, I got to stop disrespecting Embiid, bro. I'm not going to lie. I love Embiid. I love watching him play. It upsets me he gets hurt every year. SGA. All right, so listen to this, right? So SGA, of course, is definitely going to be a candidate, right? The thing is with SGA, it's weird. So, how do I say this? Not gonna lie, if I had to put my money on it, SGA going back-to-back. If I had to put money on it, I would put money on SGA winning back-to-back MVPs, without a doubt. Mainly because he's going to be on a team that won the most, and he's probably going to lead the league in scoring again, and he's not a bad defender. I will put money on him winning the MVP. He can do the same exact thing he did last year. He'll win MVP. He leading the league in scoring, 30 points a game. Solid defender. He's a solid defender. Not a bad playmaker. He's a pretty solid playmaker, passer. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be on a team that's going to win 60-plus games. I'll put money on it. I'll put money on that. I would put money on that. I would actually. That's like minus 200 to me. So that I don't want to talk too much about SGA because that's like a gimme. And if SGA wins back-to-back MVPs, hold on, wait. Let me ask this question actually because I'm curious to know. And we should clip this because this ain't even something I'm going to answer. If SGA wins back-to-back MVPs, back-to-back scoring titles, back-to-back Finals MVP, back-to-back chip, how are we talking about SGA, bro? Like, how is everyone going to talk about him? I'm genuinely curious to know that. How are people going to be talking about SGA? Where are they going to put him in their all-time rankings? Is he better than KD? Is he better than Jokic? Is he hitting this Steph range? How are people going to be talking about him? Honestly, like I'm genuinely curious. Are people going to put him over Giannis? They're going to put him over KG? Like, how are we talking about SGA if he wins? That's just something to think about. Does all of that again. I don't know. I think we're going to be seeing some nasty discussions about SGA. They're going to say he's better than Kobe, without a doubt. I can already see that. People just love to hate Kobe. They're going to be saying, no, he's better than Kobe, bro. I'm going to hate all of the talks about it. Salute Dub, biased fan talk, Devin Booker for MVP. Ty, that is disrespectful. You know what's so funny? Before I got on here, Ty? Before I got on here, I was going through my Instagram. You want to know what I seen? It was the Phoenix Suns account. The Phoenix Suns big three. They showed the pictures of Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks. I didn't know Dylan Brooks classifies your team as a big three. I didn't think he was that caliber of a star. You know, that's how you can see the Phoenix Suns are definitely – they scrape – the Phoenix Suns is scraping for stardom, bro. My goodness, they're about to be in a drought. Devin Booker getting traded after this year. I'm convinced. the Phoenix Suns big three. I thought I'd never see that. Jalen Green, Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks. Yo, these marketing teams are crazy. Like some of these NBA players and their marketing crews, they need to be fired. Who approved that post? Honestly, who approved that post? That's just Dylan Brooks makes you a big three. Yo, I cracked myself up, bro. That's funny. That's funny to me. That's funny, bro. That's funny. So yeah, MVP. Dang, I think we got everybody. Giannis. Bucks aren't going to be winning enough, honestly. So I don't really see a lot of people from the East to really be taking it. I think a lot of the teams are going to be in the West to take the MVP. Because I think Giannis is great. I think he'll always be an MVP candidate, but what determines him is where the Bucks are going to land. So if the Bucks are a top 3 seed, yeah. But if the Bucks not, I don't see him winning at all. And that team is terrible. Look at that roster. Y'all look at that roster. Y'all tell me if that's going to be a top 3 team. I don't think so, bro. Jalen Brunson. I think he shares the ball too much. Man, dang. The East don't really got nobody this year, actually. Am I missing somebody, guys, in the East? I said Embiid, but he's always hurt. Giannis is on the Bucks. Jalen Brunson, I don't think he'll win MVP. Jaylen Brown is not winning no MVP ever in life. If Jaylen Brown wins an MVP, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I don't want to say this because I have bad luck. Nah. I'm not. I'm gonna say this because I'm just so confident. I'm so confident he's not gonna win. If Jaylen Brown wins an MVP this year, I may shave my eyebrows or my beard, one or the other. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's no way he's winning. I'm that confident. I may shave my eyebrows or my beard. I don't know which one. But if he wins an MVP this year, that's what's on the table. And you know what? Listen, I shouldn't be doing this. I honestly shouldn't. I really shouldn't be doing this. But screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Literally, if he wins by the end of the year, I would do it. I'll shave it, without a doubt. So we'll see. Oh my goodness, I'm scared now. I shouldn't have done that. But we'll see. We'll see with Jaylen Brown. If Jaylen Brown wins MVP, I'm screwed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My eyebrows on my beard, this gets me a lot of play. I'm gonna be honest. Well, I don't get play anymore. You know, I'm happily single. The Lord is my savior. But I don't get play anymore. But attraction, yeah, this kills all of it. This kills all my attraction. So if this is gone, I'm gone. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So y'all better be rooting for Jaylen Brown this year, man. You're going to see a beardless dub. We shall see. We shall see, man. Is there anyone else to touch on? I don't think so. I think we're good. I think we're good with that. I think those are it, right? You had Zion. You had Zion Williamson, Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, Jokic, Shai. I think that's pretty good. I don't see anyone else winning it. If anyone else wins it from those 8, I'll be very surprised. But narrative, no Tatum. It could happen. No more lady looks for Dub. Yeah, man, I'm screwed. I'm cooked. I shave my beard. I cut. So I gotta. So listen, this is the thing. Before what? They give the award out in May. So that means before May ends, I have to find a chick. I have to find a girl. Because if I have to cut this, I'm tapped out for at least like a month or 2. So it's like, yeah, because this will grow back fast. So I don't know. We'll see. So I don't know. We shall see. We'll see how it progresses. So yeah, I think we touched on just about everyone I wanted to talk about. Actually, I think the next episode I want to talk about OKC because I am curious to see how long is this team going to last. How long is that team going to last, and what they're going to do? It really, I'm genuinely curious about what's going to happen. So listen, like the video, subscribe, man. Support Kretschman Media, man. Check out the link in our description. And man, y'all be easy, bro. Salute to y'all, bro. Let me get the music right. Bye-bye.
This pain inside.